what was Rowan like? Rowan was an old soul. He was very wise. Never complained. I mean, the kid had 99 surgeries, spent at least half of his life inside a hospital, and never once complained. He always thought about others. He did things like the cereal drive here at the hospital. He collected cereal from his hospital bed for the food bank. If he heard a baby crying in another room, he would tell the nurse, go take care of them first, then you can come back here. So he was always thinking of others and always very positive and faithful. He spent the first 9 years of his life in and out of this hospital here. He then went for a clinical trial in Seattle, and so he had his 2 transplants at Seattle Children's Hospital. That is where he ultimately passed away, but this was his home away from home for the whole first 9 years that he was here. He always said, I love my life, or love your life, and no matter what was going on that day, he would just say, I love my life, and he truly meant it. He was here for 3,797 days, and he loved every single one of those days. And as difficult as it's been without him here, you know, we're going on 3 years, and every day is still hard, but I have to remind myself, I hear him in my ear all the time, I loved my life, Mom, you should too. And how can you not keep going when you had a kid go through as much as he did? That inspired me so much. He was sick his whole life and really went through a lot, but always had such a positive outlook. And I would always journal a lot of the things that he said, and I thought they were to help him cope with how difficult his life was. But once he passed, I realized a lot of those messages were actually going to be to help me deal with my grief. And I titled the book, Holding On to Hope, Rowan's Story. It details the last 6 months of his life, which were the most difficult, but we still saw so much hope and so many miracles throughout that time. And it really is a positive book. It sounds like it wouldn't be, that it's about the last 6 months that he was here on earth, but it truly is.